is both running and the controlling force. That's what DTP or dynamic means. Then auto is very passive, okay? Auto is passive, and desirable is actively trying to form a trunk. Now, what you have to understand though is two sides set to auto, dynamic auto. What happens when you're going out to dinner? And does this ever happen to you? You go out to dinner and your significant other, your friend, whoever you go out to dinner with, you go, I want to go out to dinner, but I don't care where we go. And then they go, I don't care where we go. Well, what happens? You kind of stall out. That momentum bringing you to the restaurant, let's say it's Outback Steakhouse, you never get there, right? You both in the back of your mind are thinking, Outback Steakhouse probably where I want to go. But if you're both going, I don't care, the other side goes, I don't care, well, you're never going to eat your steak or your bloomin' onions, whatever you like. Now, so you need someone to go, I do want to go. I do want to, in this case, be a trunk. So the nudge in the right direction is desirable, but it's not forceful. Some people think the desirable is a forceful action, but it is not, okay? But what you have to understand is two sides set to dynamic auto won't form a trunk. But if you have one side set to auto and one side set to desirable, that's enough to roll the ball over the mountain to go, you know what, I got there, we're going to trunk. Two sides set to desirable is actually a good setting, by the way. Don't get in the mindset that you need the bare minimum. Two sides set to desirable is a good config. Both sides want to do it. They'll both agree. They're good to go. Now, there is a caveat here when you're using dynamic desirable. The caveat is your VTP domain has to match. VTP is tied to DTP. That's an important thing for those really tough questions you might see in a switching exam, which might be here and it might be at the professional level too. Your VTP domain has to match for dynamic auto to work. Personally, what we do at this level though, in terms of config, what you are asked to do in terms of config is the explicit mode, switch port mode trunk.